boy, the people who have cottages in Door County, they just treasure them. A lot of the families have been going there for years and years and years, and they can hardly wait to get off work and head out there for whether it be a weekend or maybe even the whole summer. And we were lucky enough to actually get inside of a wonderful cottage. The owners, Frank and Cheryl, are just such special people, and they're so excited to have built a brand new cottage, and they were kind enough to give me the tour. Take a look.
My family started coming up here when I was 7 years old, so I've been part of the Door County scene for years. And then Mom and Dad bought this property about 30 years ago and created a little cabin on the property, and that was where we all gathered. And now we have a home that's a bit larger so it can accommodate a growing family. We've been here about 2 years, and we're enjoying every inch of the house. It's a great combination of the old house, the old cabin, and a few new things that we've added with a little extra space. Could I show you around?
I love it.
Good. Well, as you come into the great room, which is our main living quarters, our thought was to have no walls and to leave it all open where it would be a gathering spot for the family. We brought in the fieldstone from the old house, actually put it on pallets in the woods and brought it back in and saved the beam and put it together so it would resemble the charm that we had in the old cabin. And then we're able to bring in many of the beams in the kitchen area as well. This was key as we built the home. I wanted people, as they came in, to feel like they were on the water, that they were on a boat. And so as you came in the front door, I hope you felt that way, that you just saw nothing but beautiful water straight ahead.
Absolutely. I don't think I'm going to leave. Very casual and comfy. I feel like I can just sit down and relax in here.
Good. That's exactly what we wanted you to do. We want everyone to be able to put their feet up on the coffee table, play some games. We play a lot of games in this area with our 5 grandchildren. We'll have the fireplace going whenever we can, and it's just a gathering spot for our family and friends. This was great fun to build this, because we wanted our own area that was a bit private. We have a lot of family and a lot of friends almost every weekend. And so this is where we can come and escape, where we could take an afternoon nap, or we could linger just a little bit longer in the morning over a cup of coffee. We put a private balcony in and our own little fireplace. Marilyn was unbelievable. She picked the colors long distance on the phone with me. She tried to describe the blues. And I'm sitting at my desk in Iowa as she's describing it, and I said, just go for it. And she did an outstanding job, I think. We love the master bedroom, and a fun story. When we were building, it was very important to me that when we put this corner tub in, that it would be raised so as we sit in it, we can look out and see the boats go by. And in the middle of the winter during the building, they accommodated me in my parka, climbing into this tub to sit to make sure that it was going to be high enough so I'd have that view. We like the privacy of it. It's obviously large, and it was designed that way for the 2 of us, and it's interesting because it tends to be a place where the grandchildren love to come and get into the tub and enjoy it just as much as we do.
Well, big bubble bath, I should say.
Exactly.
Nice big bathroom. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything you need.
Well, thank you. We think so too. A sidebar is we live in a very old home in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, so it has little bathrooms, and so when we got into building the master bathroom, we said, make it big. As our family grew, after a while, we realized we could not get everyone in the home at the same time. And so it was at that point that we decided that we were going to have to expand. We did it very carefully, thoughtfully, and put enough bedrooms in and enough space so all of the grandchildren, all 5, could be here, and all the adult children could be here.
It's a special place to come to. We've been doing it for a long, long time, and have brought our kids up that way, like Cheryl's folks brought her up. And so hopefully the property is going to stay in the family, and they're going to enjoy it over the years as much as we have.
I love the kitchen. It is just dynamite.
Thank you. I know you love to cook.
I do, and I want to come cook here. I'll cook you dinner sometime.
Would you do that?
I'd love it.
Oh,
I'd love it.
I would love that. Well, it had to be open, and we chose not to put a range hood in, and we didn't do a hanging light over the table because we wanted to have that clear view straight to the water, and I think we accomplished it. We brought the beams in from the old house, and we distressed them. The people that were building the house, Vans Construction, who were just great, worked with Marilyn, and we decided to distress it and bring them back in and use them, and I think that they did the trick. Very open, and as you know, with all kitchens, it is the gathering spot. Everyone gathers in the kitchen, and they do the same thing here as well. And then, of course, we put the all-weather, we put a porch on because that was something that we knew, living in Door County, you need a screen porch. You've got little bugs every once in a while, and we wanted to be able to enjoy it 3 seasons out of the year, and we've been able to do that as well. Well, upstairs is, it sort of reminds me of a lighthouse, but that is where my husband and I do all of our work. It's very hard to leave, although we love to go home and we have our community at home that we're very involved in, but this is where our heart is right now at this stage in our lives. So it's always difficult to leave. And when we walk in the front door, when we are returning, we take that big, deep breath and we know that we're home.